Okay. First of all, I think galleries are very valid. And the reason I think they're valid is just like a painting, when you walk in, you experience a painting, a sculpture, whatever it is, in person. So you get to actually react to it. And I actually sell a lot online and I love online, but when I go into in a gallery, it is an immersive experience.
Mhm.
And a photograph to me never completely describes the painting. The edges, the color, it's not really accurate. You can get a good enough feeling for it. Um, the other interesting thing with galleries is that you reach new people. You never know. First of all, if we're online, someone's got to be following us or see us through a recommendation or a podcast or this or that. Uh, one of my favorite galleries is Illume West in Phillipsburg, Montana. I'm in a still life show there right now. I don't really know anyone from Phillipsburg, Montana. I don't know the people that are going into her gallery. Now, maybe they'll see me on her website, but I have sold from people who don't to people that don't know me that walk in and love a painting. I think the paintings need to be in galleries as well so that they're speaking to the world. I mean, there are emissaries. When my painting goes to gallery, a little bit of me is going there and they're meeting me. So I think galleries are very valid. And to me, the best galleries work very hard for their clientele. And I do not mind paying them a commission. They're working for it, they're paying the overhead. I think a lot of them used to advertise and print more, but they all have online presences. And I know as a person that I can show you a painting and talk to you about it and potentially educate you enough that you want to buy it. That doesn't happen when you just look online. A good gallery person can tell you about the painting, tell you something about the artist, create a romance and a story about it. So I think galleries are valid. I do think there are galleries that are better for us than others, and a lot of that has to do with the type of painting that we're putting out there. Um, for me to put a snow scene in a beach gallery is unlikely to relate to anyone unless they're what are they called? Snowbirds that come down in the winter to some place. So I think you have to look at the type of gallery that you're putting your work in. My very first gallery was a contemporary gallery, and I put in my, representational, figurative sort of stuff. I didn't sell anything, but I was happy to be in there, so I didn't care. It's just great to be in a gallery. But that was not the right gallery for me.
Mhm.
So I advise people to find a gallery that sells work that relates to what they do. I'm not saying that if you do landscapes, you want to be in an all landscape gallery, but you don't want to be a representational landscape painter and go into a crazy contemporary gallery. Your work's probably going to look funny. So think about where you're going in. But I also think I've had people go into a gallery. Okay, one of my other galleries that I've been in a long time that I love is Susan Powell in Madison, Connecticut, and she has my work in a show right now. When I first met Susan, I was in Vermont painting with Putney Painters. I was only doing pastels. And she said at the time, it's a long time ago, I don't really work with pastels, but I like this painting, I'll take it. Well, she sold it in 2 hours because the painting spoke to someone and it happened to be a good pastel.
Mhm.
So you just don't know, but you want to have your gallery believe in you. I think that's the very most important thing. If your gallery owner and salespeople connect with what you're doing, they can talk about it for you, they can sell it, but you kind of want them to love you and your work.
Yeah.
So that's what I would look for.